I'm so excited for the year-end fundraising fair. Thank you everyone who's joining so far bright and early with us. As you get settled in, we're going to just take a couple of minutes and I would just love to learn more about all of you who are attending today. So I want to open up the chat, hear from you, what organization you're with and where you're from and what you're hoping to get out of the year-end fundraising fair. We have a really great lineup of speakers for you. And I will be sharing more about what you can expect to get out of these 1.5 day mini conference of the year-end fundraising fair in just a moment. We have someone here from Poland. Wow. I live in Greenpoint. I don't in Brooklyn. It's a Polish neighborhood here. So I enjoy a lot of Polish specialties, mostly pierogies. We have people from Nina from Australia, Terry from Jacksonville, Florida, Elizabeth from Las Vegas, Nevada. This is so cool. Wow. Must be very early for you, Elizabeth. Thanks for tuning in so early. New Jersey, Rochester, Madison. This is so much fun. Wow. All over Philly, San Francisco. Thank you all for joining. I want to get us started with the year-end fundraising fair. This is a mini conference that's going to have a big impact on your year-end fundraising. So when we came up with the year-end fundraising fair, we really just wanted to have a really short curated group of sessions that are all designed to equip you to raise more this year end. So online and offline, we're going to be talking a little bit about direct mail later. So I'm excited for you to see all of that as well, but mostly online. You know, we're in a digital age, digital time right now, and all of you are connecting virtually. And so I think more and more, you're going to see a lot of year-end fundraising taking place online. So my name is Candace. I am the manager of content and education here at CauseVox, and I will be your host for the year-end fundraising fair conference. And I was playing around because I was like, oh, well, I could like be a fair worker, like a carny, but I'm just gonna go with hosts. I feel like that was the right that was the right not to get too deep on the on the fundraising fair references. So I will be your host for the year-end fundraising fair, and I'm looking forward to introducing all of our wonderful speakers. A little bit more about CauseVox. So CauseVox is also is presenting the year-end fundraising fair. So our digital fundraising platform helps you get more donors with less effort. So we have really easy, clunk-free fundraising software that you can run your donation pages on, crowdfunding, peer-to-peer fundraising, event ticketing now that's on the newer side, and our brand new feature, Pledge Now, Pay Later, which allows donors to commit to large gifts and paying them off through installments. So a little bit more, our donation forms, you can really easily embed them on your website, can replace your outdated donation forms. Super easy. People can make a donation in under 15 seconds. So feel free to take a look at that if you're interested. We also have crowdfunding pages. They're really nice, clean pages that you can really easily brand and launch your fundraising, whether it be for year end or any other fundraisers you're doing throughout the year. We have peer-to-peer fundraising, which allows your participants and supporters to fundraise on your behalf. And your individuals who are signed up to fundraise for you can create their page in under 60 seconds. So they can really quickly start fundraising for your organization. And we see this has been super effective. You'll hear a little bit more about how this has worked for other organizations shortly. And for event ticketing, this is pretty new on our end, but it's been really exciting to see how it's worked for virtual, in-person, and hybrid events. You can easily sell your tickets and get people and raise more for your events and get more people attending. So feel free to take a look at that as well. And then we also have Pledge Now, Pay Later, And as I mentioned earlier, your donors can make a pledge of a certain amount and then either commit to giving portions of that monthly or yearly. So through installments, people are able to give more comfortably and in the time periods that work best for them. So end of day, your donors are happier and you raise more online as well. So I wanted to take a minute to just thank our sponsors for the year-end fundraising fair. It takes a lot to put together one of these, and we couldn't do it without our sponsors for making this free and available to everyone. So, of course, CauseVox is a sponsor of our own our own mini conference, but we also have amazing sponsors: Next After, Bloomerang, Kindful, PIR, TechSoup. We have Pamela Grows, Basics and More, the Catalog for Philanthropy, Julia Campbell, and the Nonprofit Learning Lab. I'll be doing some shout outs throughout the day, so you'll hear more about all of these later. We are actually giving out recordings and the official fundraising fair notes, as well as an exclusive to our year-end fundraising appeal workshop that is tomorrow, with the VIP pass. So the VIP pass is $75. Basically, it really is great if you're not going to be able to catch every session. You can always come back to either the notes and get some quick insights and some links and resources from there, or actually watch the session recordings. All of this is going to be released on Saturday. And if you're familiar with the Digital Fundraising Summit notes and recordings, this is actually going to be a little bit different. I'm going to give you access to a whole platform that you can interact with the different sessions and notes for. So it's going to be really cool, and you'll have access to all of that for a year. And that VIP exclusive workshop, you'd get a Zoom link for that, which is happening tomorrow. So you can purchase your VIP pass here at secure.causevox.com/fair. But regardless of whether you are a VIP or just a wonderful attendee, all of our year-end fundraising fair participants are winners with our prize pack. So this is a package of discounts and resources that you can use to help you really raise more this year. And so with CauseVox, you can get 50% off any plan when you book a demo with us. To learn more about how you can run your year-end fundraising. We also are giving out a free year-end fundraising calendar download. Julia Campbell is giving out the Ultimate Giving Tuesday checklist, which you can download as well. Next After is giving a free Institute membership, which is generally $49 a month. Absolutely free. So I'll give you the details on how you can access that later. We have a free ebook that Joe Gerecht is sharing with us about raising more money. It's a fundraising strategy guide. It is, yeah, he usually sells it. He's giving it to fundraising fair participants free. It's really, really great content there. And then we have Kelly McLaughlin, who is giving 25% off the year-end giving game plan course. Kelly is amazing. She has run courses with us and been a part of so many of our different webinars and conferences that we've run here. So I highly recommend you check out Kelly's content. She is fantastic. And then also we have PIR, who's doing the big.org bundle. I will give you a little bit more information about that later as well. I have a slide somewhere about it. But basically you can get access to any domains from PIR, who owns .org, and you're able to basically get a whole big bundle pack for only $13 to register your .org domain, also email addresses. So I'll give you more information about how you can access that bundle pack as well if you are just looking to get started with your .org domain. All right, a little bit about giveaways. We have some really awesome giveaways throughout the year-end fundraising fair. So if you share the year-end fundraising fair with 10 nonprofit friends, you get a free VIP pass. So I will give you a promo code to register a free pass. We have a sharing package. Let me actually give this out to you all so you have it right here. Here we go. Attendee invite toolkit. So I created this toolkit for you. Makes it really easy to either share on social media or share via email, whatever works for you. So if you want to get that free VIP pass with all those recordings and notes and the session, you can go ahead and take a look at that and share with people, and just shoot me an email at candace@causvox.com and I'll send you the promo code. Also very exciting, CauseVox will be giving out up to 10 free months, free 1 month of the CauseVox standard plan, which is a $200 value, to lucky winners throughout the conference. We're going to be doing this in a number of ways, but I'll do the first one really soon. So you'll get to see that in just a minute here. All right, I want to go over what you can expect for the actual schedule. So for the year-end fundraising fair, you're in our welcome session. So thanks for coming today. And at 9:15, I'm going to turn it over to Melissa Benjamin, who's the Director of Development at Fiverr Children's Foundation, and Jenna Notar Francesco, who runs customer support here at CauseVox. And we're going to be talking a little bit more about Giving Tuesday and year-end fundraising, and how that can be married together to help you raise more online. At 10 a.m., the absolutely amazing and wonderful Julia Campbell, nonprofit marketing expert, is going to be talking about 5 essential stories you can use to drive donations at year end. So that's going to be fantastic. It's a short 25-minute session with a lot of great insights. So don't miss it. We have at 10:30 a.m. direct mail in the digital age, presented by Kelly McLaughlin, your nonprofit coach. And that's going to be really insightful. Kelly has done a bunch of direct mail, has a lot of experience with it, and definitely has some great insights to share for you. At 11 o'clock, we are going to hear about the year-end fundraising playbook presented by Nathan Hill at Next After. This is really focused around an email marketing playbook for year end, and it's going to be fantastic with helping you plan your year end email communications. At noon, I'm going to be talking about how you can actually maximize online giving for year end 2021, just kind of going over a lot of donation page conversion strategies and what you can expect to work best this year. At 1 p.m., we have Crush Your Year-End Fundraising in the New Normal, presented by Pamela Grow. It's going to be fantastic. And we also have at 2 p.m., Do's and Don'ts of Major Donor Fundraising at year-end by Joe Garect. At 2:30, how to build a high-performing online site for your year-end with CauseVox. And that will also be presented by CauseVox, Jenna here at CauseVox. And 3 o'clock, year-end fundraising and sponsors. 4 o'clock, what every fundraiser can do to retain year-end donors by Stephen Shattuck at Bloomerang, which is going to be fantastic as well. And 4:50 p.m. Eastern, using your social media community to amplify your fundraising efforts, especially at year end, presented by TechSoup. 5:20 p.m. Facebook advertising for year end, presented by Zach Collins at No Typical Moments. Such great content there. So hang in there at the end. I know it's a long day. There's a lot of things going on, but all of these sessions are going to be absolutely incredible. And then at 6 p.m., we can relax a little bit with a fall happy hour with CauseVox. If you have a pumpkin beer on hand or hard cider, or want to make yourself a fall cocktail, go ahead, do that. And we're just going to hang out for a little bit. Basically go over Ask Me Anything sessions so that you can get all of your year-end fundraising questions answered, and also just have a good time getting to know myself and some of your other fellow attendees. Yeah, so tomorrow we have a lot of great things coming up, where you're going to hear more about effective digital communication at the end of the year. You're going to hear more about email marketing and building up growth funnels from Jen Newmeyer at Y. And at 11 o'clock, we're going to hear a little bit more about the Google Ad Grant. This is less very focused on your end than it is about how you can constantly be driving traffic to your site, which you can, of course, use for year-end fundraising. So that's going to be really insightful on how you can increase your traffic. And then our VIP exclusive is at 1 o'clock tomorrow about the year-end fundraising appeal workshop. So we're going to workshop your appeals, help you get that all nice and shiny and ready to raise more this year end. So yeah, I don't want to take up too much more time. I know it's 9:15. So welcome everyone to the year-end fundraising fair.